Okay, we are back to another stream of Ruin King. Last time we had made our way into the Grey Harbor. We found our good pal Brom washed up on the shore. We had Alawi pick him up, and now we have another character, Yasua and Ari, who seem to be joining us sooner than later, but not right now. For example, you get Doran's blade from here as well. But I don't have enough money, so we're gonna keep moving. Any second now. There it is.
Area sealed off. Get away from the gate.
I am a priestess of the Kraken. I go where I please, without any man's permission.
I don't care who you are. This gate's the only thing stopping mist creatures from getting through. Now get lost!
Perhaps we should try a different approach?
We don't have time for this. Open your gate, or I will tear it down.
Fine, lady. It's your funeral. Opening the gate! Stand clear!
There. A more direct approach.
Not quite what I was expecting, but effective.
Something's coming!
Ah, shit. Should have kept the gate closed. Also, hi, Dean. Welcome to the stream, as always.
I have no fear.
Ooh, attack power up. Missed.
This is how you fight.
The truth revealed in time.
Did you know that Duke Nukem was called Duke Nukem at first because there was a character in Captain Planet named Duke Nukem? Really funny coincidence. That's interesting. Oh, nice. Looming or undead curse the champion who killed it, dealing massive damage after 3 turns. Okay, so we probably want to take him out last. That's no good.
You need practice.
Be gone, Shadow.
Hey, there he is.
an Ionian, here.
Such speed!
Ultimate abilities. Ultimate abilities are now available to your party. These abilities are incredibly powerful and can change the course of a battle. Performing instant abilities and lane abilities during combat encounter will build the ultimate mirror. This is a shared pool that anyone in your party can use to perform their ultimate abilities. The ultimate meter will reset each encounter. Be sure to use your ultimate abilities wisely. Alright, let's use ultimate abilities. Nice. Stunned. Feel like any other Protect the Environment character could take out Captain Planet. The Lorax could kick his arse. Captain Planet is a loser. I could see it. And you're down. Loot. I love loot. Locked another upgrade point.
Then it is true. The Mistwalkers are indeed staring again in Grey Harbor. Our search did not take long.
Yes, it was quite short. And we fought alongside an Ionian as well. How fun!
You're welcome. Now step aside.
Swordsman, wait a moment. Your motion is quite intriguing.
Those creatures were simply in my way.
You head into Grey Harbor. Do you have any idea what you face?
I don't care. I've got someone to find.
Why not join us? We can search for your friend together.
The mist is unlike any danger you have faced. Whoever you seek in Grey Harbor is likely dead. Speed will get you nowhere.
It is true. Brom knows firsthand. It almost killed him.
Who's Brahm?
Brom is me.
Ah, I see. So, Brahm has fought these creatures before?
Yes, near the Shadow Isles. They overwhelmed me, destroyed my boat. I shall soon return to face them again. This time, Brom will be ready.
These things are giving a big guy like you trouble. Maybe we should stick together. In that case, I'll help you. For now.
Help us.
And your help is most welcome. What shall we call you?
Yasuo.
Yasuo has joined the party. Roll damage. An Ionian of deep resolve. Yasuo is an agile swordsman who wields the wind itself to strike with speed and precision. As a proud young man, he was falsely accused of murdering his master. Unable to prove his innocence, he was forced to slay his own brother in self-defense. Now he searches for Ari, his mysterious Vestayan charge, determined to not repeat past failures. He can do this, and he can do that. Forgot to mention last night, but I had a dream where I met you in person a couple nights ago. Sorry if that's weird to hear. Just thought you should know. A little weird, but you know what? I appreciate the interest in me, I guess, that much that your subconscious pulls it out of nowhere. I don't know. Hang on. Start from the beginning. Come on. Fortune sends mostly new recruits to work here. It's one of the most boring gigs with intervals of utter terror. Reminds me of the time I spent as a soldier. It's one of the most boring gigs with interviews of utter... Oh, it's just... I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to this guy. Game borked. Okay, well... Okay, we'll just rest real quick. And we'll keep moving. Ooh, let's see, stamina doesn't really improve the attack all that much. Tempest generates additional overcharge on cast. Let's add Steel Tempest there. You call any particularly weird dreams you've had? I had 2 dreams about giant chicken as a kid. I feel like I talked about this before, but I had a dream when I was really young. Hang on, let me just put through points into stuff here real quick, and then I'll talk about it. Increases crit chance by 10% for Sleeping Blade. Increases strike each strike by 4. Target is slowed or sunder, deals additional 11 damage. Yeah, we'll do that. And then you discover collectible pieces of lore scattered throughout exploration areas. Collect lore entries can be viewed in this menu. Categorize all locations. New sections will be added in the location. List of lore rewards by pressing this button. And by clicking lore, scatter throughout the world. Earn lore points. With enough points have been earned, you can claim lore rewards, which grants rune shards used to enable runes. Okay. Fail to unlock your potential. Illaoi grants a single rune shard for Illaoi. Okay. I'm sure we will get runes later. Okay, anyway. So when I was a kid, I had a dream where I was suddenly in a mall, and apparently we were in Peru, I guess. I don't really know the details on that one. Anyway, I remember going into a room that was like, I guess, like a place we were staying that kind of looked like like a grandparents' family room kind of thing. Looked like an old hotel. My younger brother is watching something on TV. It's just like this this guy walking back and forth with big, like, you know, black shoes, loafers, between two bags that are on fire. He's got like a machete and he's slashing each bag back and forth, and like the sound is echoing.
So this is Grey Harbor, yes? Such fog. I see where it gets its name.
This place stagnates.
You are sweating like a true Vask in the sun.
I can feel the spirits here. They are festering. I will allow no such thing. We will return motion to this place. The light of the bearded lady will show us the way.
Yes, of course. Bearded lady, motion. What have you gotten yourself into now, bro? What happened here? The town square should be filled with the sounds of laughter and the music of the smith's anvil.
It was not always like this. The harrowing. It happens every few years. Without warning, our Serpent Isles are overrun. The black mist of the Shadow Isles
Ah, my
flows
apples.
across the ocean in an unstoppable wave, unleashing a horde of maddened spirits on all who stand in its path. Great champions of darkness ride against the shores of Bilgewater.
Hecarim. That was Hecarim. You'll never see him in this game, though. He's just a quick cameo.
The last harrowing we suffered took root here in Grey Harbor. Many were lost, and we fought with all we had to hold our ground. That night I called upon the power of my goddess Nagakaboros and cleansed Grey Harbor. Yet somehow the mist has returned.
And the shadows with it.
Something has upset the balance. There is a temple here. It may provide us with answers.
Okay, anyway, so my brother's watching this video, and it's like a guy just in a suit, with loafers, going back and forth between cutting up two paper bags, really slow, like, frame rate, like, really eerie. It's playing, like, some weird, eerie noise, and, like, some really, like, ominous, theremin sounds and all that, while the sword is, like, clashing throughout it. And then, afterwards, it, like, eventually leads up to the camera panning up to a guy in, like, what I could describe as, like, a puffy pirate shirt and suit, with a jack-o'-lantern, a brown jack-o'-lantern with bunny ears on it, looking into the camera saying, "Sea creatures." Without warning, then afterwards, the what's it called?
You are worthy of a story. Very scary.
Thank you, Brom. Afterwards, it cuts to the guy without the mask on, and he looks more like Billy Bones from Muppet Treasure Island, if you've ever seen that. With long curly hair. The whole room is set ablaze because of those 2 bags of fire, and then afterwards he like starts getting levitated towards the door, and what I can only describe is with his back pressed up against the door, he suddenly looks like he's getting stabbed.
Not half bad.
And then afterwards it cuts to like a mansion being set ablaze. That was really the highlight of the entire that entire dream. Afterwards, though, nothing really much happened afterwards. I remember following my dad up a staircase, and the only thing of note from that was the fact that the staircase only had one railing, and it was in the center of the building. It wasn't like a staircase towards the side, so you could fall off it. Anyway, we go up, up, up. Some like scene girl, best I could describe her, like some mall girl is just sitting in the way on the staircase. That's kind of annoying. But before we can reach the top floor, I wake up. And then for the rest of the night, I can't stop thinking about that one weird dude all night afterwards. It's a very weird dream, to say the least. Nice. Remember once Chris and Zach told a story about dream of giant cockroaches being dumped in a grave by skeletons or something like that? Really random and freaky. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else after this point. It's just like, oh, I'm late for something, or I forgot my homework, stuff like that. Or I get like a weird like jolt, like I'm dreaming I'm slipping and I suddenly get a jolt. This fountain was once beautiful, but now lays in despair. So yeah, I guess that would be the most wild dream I've had.
Motion is all.
Hey, short dream about Popeye interacting with characters from a movie called A Silent Voice because I fell asleep during Vinesauce Joel video where he plays the Popeye theme. Weird. I actually remember one time hang on.
The tempest builds.
I remember one time falling asleep during what's it called? Pet Cemetery, where the wife's, the wife has a nightmare about her sister, and if you ever seen Pet Cemetery, the sister had like a weird like bone disease that caused her to like, look like a skeleton basically. So you could imagine how I felt when... Also, wait, boons help you, not the enemy. Bullshit, I just saw that guy do that.
Calm before the storm.
Anyway, sorry. Sidetrack. Basically, I wake up to Pet Cemetery to see the sister screaming in my face like, and I'm like, Jesus. That freaked me out. I always forget that they give Yasuo the longest sideburns now in these games.
So swift, so smooth. My shield is a little heavy. Almost as good as warm milk.
Gotcha. Papa took a girl, squished her into a bowling ball, swung her into a second girl, and the second girl fell into the ground as a bunch of bowling pins. That's cartoonish. That's the most Popeye thing I've ever heard. Let me, look at that, Doran's room. Hey, which way do we gotta go? Man, there's a lot to this place. Damn it! This door is like everything else. Okay, never mind. Didn't waste a potion just yet. We come back here through the other way. Can you think of a movie or episode of a show you would rewatch in theater on a big screen? Lord of the Rings. I kind of hate myself because I said like, oh, I'm gonna go see, because they were apparently gonna show off Lord of the Rings in at least The Return of the King in theaters back in April, but I never got around to actually seeing it.
Remember to stretch.
I don't know if they actually showed any theaters where I live, but it's one of those like, dang it, I wish I saw that.
I've been waiting for this.
Attack power up. That's not good though. He's still got attack power.
Take this.
Ow.
Gathering my strength.
We all got powered up. Double
Maybe
KO. Did you watch One Piece movie or arc of episode in theater? I actually did. I saw film Red in theater, so I'd probably watch film Gold or Z in theaters. I don't know, it depends though, because like I don't like, I want to see stuff on the big screen, but also moviegoers just don't know when to shut up anymore. And I don't know if it's a COVID thing, but like people have forgotten how to, like, you know, sit still and behave and all that. I don't know what's up with that.
Sometimes icy heart just needs warm smile.
Little crab tank.
Try harder.
How many monkeys out of 10 would you rate film Red, and was watching the movie in theater cool or annoyingly bad? I would rate it a solid 8 monkeys out of 10. I don't know if it's my favorite One Piece movie. I think film Gold might be, just because that's a fun, like, heist movie. Not just like, oh, they're pirates, but literally they rob a casino of gold and all that, so I always thought that was fun. It was only annoying because I had to sit next to, like, several... Like, I was hoping it was, like, you know, there weren't too many people here and there, but there was, like, a group of bros just, like, walking in, like, 5 minutes late to the movie, first of all, so already a bad sign. But then afterwards, they all just, like, would not stop talking. Like, whispering, murmuring to themselves.
This ends.
And,
Rome is ready.
for some reason, hang on. I'm just gonna do that.
In a while. since I had to catch my breath.
Like, for some reason,
Even
the worst
Brom gets
aspect
winded.
of it all, honestly, though, was the,
There is no place for the weak.
No, sorry. So yeah, like, you know, it's the typical, like, they're whispering to each other. One of them has their phones out, so, you know, you see the bright screen at the corner of your eye. And then, I feel something, like, plop on my arm, or in my pocket. And at first I was like, did one of these assholes just, like, slap me for some reason? And I think I don't do anything. I just, like, ignore it for the time being. And then later I discover there after the movie they threw a Hershey Kiss, because I find a Hershey Kiss in my pocket. And I'm just like, did none of you know how to just pass candy?
This isn't good.
And I'm just like, yeah. After that, I'm, like, very selective to how many times I go see movies now. Mostly just because they're expensive, also.
Gonna need a drink.
Well, other than that, though, the movie was really good.
Your foolishness cost you.
Would you rather watch film Red with Mike, Tom Servo, and Crow in the corner if they were only ones talking? I'd probably watch that, yeah. Mysterious object hums with strange energies. The air around it buzzes and vibrates. The unusual sensation is almost hypnotizing. The arcane nature of this object is understood innately. Through some unknown means, it will imbue a possession of yours with great power, but the item will be lost temporarily until you find where the device teleports to. Okay. Inspect the device. Studying the exterior of the artifact, it becomes clear that its periodic pulses of energy roar the space around it for a brief moment. The object is built for teleportation of some kind. Alright, let's see. See, I don't want to use the ones that I'm using right now, so let's use this. Device teleports to another location. I didn't mean to use all of that. Did you keep the Hershey Kiss? I wouldn't eat it. Yeah, I didn't eat it. I just tossed it in the car and probably threw it out later. The area is destroyed, left in despair since the last harrowing. Oh, by the way, Yasua is voiced by Liam O'Brien, who you may know as Vax, also on Critical Role, and also Gaara from Naruto, and Illidan from World of Warcraft. Now, I thought it was like either one of them slapped me or my Fitbit wrist strap like came loose and just, you know, plopped in my pocket or something. But either way, it was like, what the fuck, man? Ah. Little robot security.
Join me, my friends.
Ow. Well, I tried to use shield. I saw the preview of the Titans Go movie a few years ago. There were actual studio heads from W there. I wished I yelled. That was awful. Yeah, like it's not the worst movie. I've watched the Teen Titans Go movie, but it's definitely one of those like this is a case like the whole it would be so awesome, it would be so cool, like that whole thing got tiring. But like I don't know, I just get tired of like comic book like comedy movies now just being like, oh, every comic book movie is a movie now, therefore you have to get it. I don't know, I'm just tired of comedies at this point. I don't know how to explain it. Upgrade point. This hole looks big enough for a portal to fit through. Perhaps Prom could send one in. Send a portal in. I don't think anyone laughed at the movie, and that was the funniest thing about it. You send a portal in and it returns with a key. Oh, here's the key.
To the blade.
Ow. Crit chance up. Push it down that way I can get my turn in like this.
Knock him down. Nothing serious. Maybe.
Dead. The studio behind Lies of Peel revealed anything yet regarding DLC or the Dorothy teaser? They did a update video back in November where they showed off some concept art for what's to come from the DLC, and the best I could describe it is there's like a pillar of energy, which I'm assuming is we're going to some sort of like ergo powered like plant of some kind, I'm not sure, and then also Pinocchio on a boat. So some people speculate we're going to like whatever the equivalent of Pleasure Island is, unless the Isle of Alchemists is what Pleasure Island was supposed to be, but I don't know, we'll see. Other than that, they
First
gave
we
us.
fight, then we eat.
Thank you, Brom. First, and then afterwards, they gave us. What's it called? They gave us an update that let us have a rising dodge be built into the game as is instead of being a P organ upgrade, which was really handy. And they gave us Aladoro's outfit as a update for free as well, which I'm assuming in game you get it once you kill Aladoro. But like when I loaded it up, you just get it for free. And they also made it so some cosmetics can be separated into either hats or glasses and stuff like that. But we don't know anything yet solid for when the DLC is coming out. Definitely don't know when the sequel's coming out, that's for sure. Use Portmaster's key. You know, if the studio or developer behind Lies of P worked on anything interesting before Lies of P, they have a couple of other games. They seem to do really good. This is definitely their first Souls-like game. The safe has a central combination. Turn lock in it. Inspect the safe. Several areas of the safe look worn. One being the central device. The numbers 2, 3, and 5 look like they have seen the most use. Attempt to open safe. Let's try right. Then we go left. 3, and then right again. Stop at 5. And I found no. This is now. Try this again. Okay. Left. 5. Right. 3. And then left. 2. Okay. Maybe there's like a partridge in here. Inspect the painting. A majestic ship cuts through the turbulent ocean as a giant kraken is in pursuit. The eyes of the kraken follow you as you move about the room. Float the painting over. Ah, there it is. On the back, scrawled in the corner of the series, the letters and numbers R3, L2, R something. The last number is smudged out. Okay, so R3, L2, R5. Okay. R3, L2, R5. Yeah, we opened it. Then we got a blue flame amulet for that. He does really good with crit.
Are you sure you want to face Brom?
Goddess moving round.
Ah, mana. Healing. You're dead.
here!
Dead.
Can't slow me down.
Look at all this loot. Saw a video on the history of Walt Disney home video once. There was a funny commercial where a guy says something like, "Don't you wish you could have bought Pinocchio?" And the VH just disappears. Oh gee whiz, I wish I bought Pinocchio, but now it's gone forever. Where am I going here? Where did I go? Wait, hang on. I don't think I was done in there yet. Let me just check real quick. Sorry. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a little weird. So this door is where I'm supposed to go, but for some reason on the map they make it so it's like you're going on a different way. It's a little weird. Layout looks a little weird. Apparently the reason Disney Vault gimmick existed was that they released the movies in theaters every 10 years and they didn't want the VHS to make the re-releases obsolete. Money. Money. Everything always leads to money.
Drink.
You know nothing of strength.
I'd stay down.
This makes you smart.
This isn't good. Looking good.
Alright, let's do let's do Brahms ultimate. He's got a little boy, he throws him up in the air. And then a bunch of Poros fall from the heavens. And then there's King Poro. Hehe, 69 health left. Nice. dead.
The wind can't be stopped.
Level up. Ooh, new ability, Gale Strike. Champion runes unlocked. Do you have any interested stories about how you were introduced to a favorite show, movie, etc.? I don't know. It was put on the TV as a child. I watched it, therefore it made my brain neurons activate of some kind. I'm not really sure off the top of my head, sorry.
Is it me or is the mist getting closer? Look!
Would you relax? Malik said the necklace would protect us.
Exactly. And I don't see Malik out here, do you?
Shh. Hear that? Something just moved out there. Come on! Don't leave me out here!
So much for believing in the necklace to protect you.
Gangplank's old crew.
Whoever they are, it's a miracle they've survived this long.
No, not a miracle. Come, we must investigate.
The jagged hooks. The person I'm looking for came here to find them.
These are rough men. Your friend may be in danger.
Yeah, we'd best hurry.
Door's heavily barricaded. There's no way to open it from this side. It's locked. I was first introduced to the Angry Beavers, my favorite. We must find out how those bandits are surviving in the mist before we go further. Alright, fair enough. Because TV Remote was missing and Nicktoons Network was on, so I just watched it out of convenience. Fair enough.
Don't worry, I brought Boros.
Ah, he bit me.
Are you even trying?
Too easy.
Are you ready to face the gods?
Here we go. Yep. And brah.
Now you get their horns.
Knock him down.
Ow. And one more. There we go. Have you been watching One Piece since you were a kid, or was it something you watched, you started watching later on? I used to watch One Piece a lot as a kid. I kind of fell off for a couple of years, and then COVID hit, and then I rewatched it with some friends. And now I've kind of like rekindled my enjoyment of the series, and I'm all caught up like in the manga and everything as well. Oh, we found it. Device opens, delivers an upgraded content. Seem to be most useful. Okay, let's give Yasuo that new sword. Epic. Hang on, let me just check what else we got here. No. 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 Ooh. Bit more defense. You will find fishing holes like this one exploring. While in these locations, you are safe from enemies, combat encounters. To fish, walk up to the edge in water and initiate your cast with the interact button. Once initiated, and casting power meter will display. Cycle back and forth, press the interact button again to cast your line. The distance you cast will be based on when you've timed the button pressed. When your line is out, simply wait for a fish to approach and hook on to your lure. If needed, you can adjust your line by pressing the interactive button and to reel in gradually. When a fish is hooked on your line, you must reel them in by pressing the interact button and moving in the opposite direction of the fish. Many fish will put up a fight and require you to wear them out before effectively reeling them in. The outer ring of the fishing meter is the fish stamina and will drain as the fish fights. The inner ring on the fish meter is your line strength, which depletes as you fish. If you fight the fish, your line strength will deplete faster if the fish has stamina. So the key is to wear it out before reeling in the interactive button. If your line strength is fully depleted, your line will break and the fish will get away. If you successfully reel in a fish back to the edge of the water, it will be caught. Once caught, the fish type of fish and size will be revealed. Your records can be viewed in the fishing journal. In some cases, you will catch a treasure instead of a fish, which can be opened in the inventory to reveal additional rewards. Collect different types of fish and trade them into the fishmonger for black mark currency. Rare and unique fish can be found at each of the various fishing holes. Be sure to experiment with fishing equipment which enhances your line strength and ability to attract bigger and better fish. I don't think I have a fishing rod. I don't. That's a damn shame. Is there one over here? I don't think so. Ah, well. We'll come back here later. Sorry, I just wasted like 5 minutes reading all that for nothing. Okay. Oh, wait, we gotta go this way. Here's how the story goes. Find out by the pine and the grand line to slow down. Ugh. Ah, I always forget about that one. The little man ran over his own trap. I hope he's alright. Beware, there may be more. Let's just watch out for the holes on the ground. Looks like they've been living here. How can they continue walking around Grey Harbor? How are they surviving the black mist? What a cozy room! It is like a house I once knew in the Freljord. We saw him run this way. Come. This way. Inspect the area. You run your hand underneath the torch and find what feels like a switch. Flip the switch. Did you watch any of the Nickelodeon game shows as a kid, like Double Dare, Hidden Temple? Hidden Temple was so cool. I remember as a kid, like, I don't remember what it was called. I know it wasn't Double Dare. A map on the table looks like a layout of Grey Harbor. There are paths drawn on it, notes written off to the side. Several words are misspelled. Amazing. Hang on, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything else around here. Ooh, what's over here? Grains are fresh. There's enough to feed several people nearly for a week. Okay. I watched, like, I forgot what the show was, but like every week it would be like a game show on Nickelodeon where you would learn, like, oh, what's the secret slime of the week? Well, it wasn't slime, it was like other stuff. And they would give you a hint where it's like, oh, this comes from trees. So, being a kid, I only knew that, you know, you could get maple syrup from trees. But then the reveal was the secret slime this week is paper. And that blew my tiny little mind when I learned that paper comes from trees. But I forgot what it was called. There was like a DDR dance pad, I remember. Anyway, let's have these characters rest and have a conversation.
Yasuo, sit with me a moment.
If you insist.
I wish to know you. It is better to fight among friends than strangers.
I'd say both have their disadvantages.
I know what brought you here, but what of your life in Ionia?
What's there to tell? I've always been a drifter. I go where the wind takes me. I'd tell you more, but talking makes me thirsty.
You like your drink. This much I know.
It helps me tolerate other people.
Even me.
Let's find out.
Then let's drink to new friends.
And stubborn strangers.
I heard a little while ago that Netflix made a Squid Game IRL game show, and now everyone of the contestants are suing over the conditions. They were put in. Yeah, my friends and I watched the first episode, and we couldn't get through it. It was so. First of all, the whole concept's missing the point of Squid Games, and then it was so contrived. of like, oh, we're making this way more dramatic, just like real Squid Games, to the point where they would put little, like, you know, exploding packets, right, on the contestants, instead of just, you know, say, like, have somebody go, like, oh, player 3, 2, 1, you're out, or whatever, so they would, quote-unquote, die, right? They had, like, these little, like, you know, ink packets that would burst if they were out, and it was such a, I already can't stand reality TV as is, but it was like trying to be this super serious dramatic thing while also having the vibes of reality shows, and I was like, God, I would go nuts trying to actually relive through Squid Games. My friends and I even agreed, like, had a hypothetical, either you get $100,000 for beating red light green light, or you keep playing, and we all agreed after beating red light green light we would dip for the $100,000, because, like, I didn't watch all of Squid Games, but I know enough to know what happens. Like, I watched the honeycomb challenge, I was like, fuck that. And then I know, like, the what's it called, there's tug of war, and then the what's it called, glass panel, like which one's safe, which one's secure, and all that. And like afterwards, like, green light, red light is the easiest one to get through. Afterwards, it would be complete horseshit. So, and then also there's like, you would have, they did chores in there. I'm like, oh fuck that, I'm not doing chores for money. You know, I'm just like, I'd take the 100K and leave. Of course, we don't know if people actually get 100K or not. We just playing hypothetical. But yeah, no, that show looked like it was just making me frustrated to watch, because like, oh, all these cliques were forming and all that. I'm just like, I hate everyone in this, and the developer also didn't realize the show.
I see you've helped yourself to a drink, or several.
A couple more and I won't even know you're here.
What is troubling you, brother?
I'm no one's brother. Not anymore.
Oh. What do you mean?
I had a brother once. His name was Yone.
What happened to him?
I killed him. Any other topics you'd like to discuss?
Rom does not know what to say.
There's a first.
Brom will go.
You can stay if you sit quietly.
Really?
Sure. Just no more questions.
What about stories?
Brom.
Okay.
It's a clip of a guy winning only a few $1,000s on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and leaves after a few rounds. Since you can choose to stop after every question, it was really funny. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like I don't. Ow! I failed the basic task. Anyway, at a certain point, I would probably stop myself. Like, I know there's the whole, like, let it ride mentality, but, like, if you're over a hurdle and you already win enough money, I'd say done.
Bounty hunters would have the nerve to come out here. I think you are mistaken. I know a killer when I see one.
I'm not a bounty hunter, but if you've hurt the girl, I will make you suffer.
Your girl put some of my best crew in the ground. She wasn't pleased to hear that my boss took her sunstone to the Shadow Isles. If she wants to get taken by the Black Mist, that's not my problem. She done got one of these fancy necklaces to keep her safe.
Wait. That stone around your neck. Where did you get it?
You know exactly where I got it, don't you, truth bearer? Kill him.
Are you ready?
Enemies with a stealth buff cannot be targeted individually. Knock them out of stealth by using abilities to target multiple enemies. Enemies are often extra dangerous. While stealth, you can perform defensive actions to brace yourself against their attack. Alright, well, I know a perfect one for that.
You need practice.
Too easy. Aw, that's it.
Ah, damn it.
Just like this.
You are strong, but I am wrong.
This game show on the Hub Network themed to various Hasbro board games. It was really well done from what I remember. Felt like a classic Nick game show.
Never get sold. Still searching.
Oh wait, I didn't want to go that way. Careful, that's a cannon trap. It triggered by the pressure plate next to it. How exciting! The party can sprint through pressure plates like this to avoid taking damage. Other traps may function differently. Take care out there. Got it. There we go.
More to the blade. Watch the footwork.
Get out of here. Apparently, to some extent, the temple run in Hidden Temple was rigged. They made it actually hard because they could only give away so many trips. At least you'd win a telescope, sketchers, and a shirt. Now that's the thing, is like at a certain point you don't get to win. Ow. You know, like if you're like somebody who's like super expert at like games like that, they're gonna always rig it against you just for their bottom dollar. Ow.
shoulder cracks.
Steel winds roar.
Watch out! Insta dead.
That's how we do it.
Lucky shot.
Flesh wound!
Naga Kaboro, mine.
I will do my best.
Shielding.
Nothing serious. Maybe.
Face truth.
Pow, 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 pow. That hurt. Ooh, nice.
Looking good. A good blow.
Wave complete.
Now, this gets interesting.
You got no chance.
Nice.
Solid blow.
Follow the flow.
Pierce.
And one more. Bah.
Life is the sweetness of fruit and the joy of battle.
Level up. Crashing Tides and Champion Runes. Poro Snack. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Moving right along.
Well, damn. If this is the end, I ain't going out empty-handed.
Don't be a fool. That necklace is the only thing keeping the shadows at bay.
Then you should start running.
Oh shit.
There is a voice in the mist. It calls out.
Shouldn't have done that, man.
Back to the shadows with you. Broken bones teach better lessons.
Alright. What we got to deal with here? Deathbringer. Haste is increased by immune to stun. I love that. Immune to stun. It means immune to stuns. Thank you for giving us that whole tidbit. So we can't stun him. So Braum here.
Waiting is the hardest part.
Not half bad.
Oh dear. It's got a crit chance up now.
Judge.
Call of the Grave.
No more!
I am unbreakable.
Let's see if this will get rid of the debuff on us. Oh, it did.
Help is on the way.
I was fine. That actually feels better.
Good as new.
Crit chance up. Here we go.
Forgive me.
Almost. Yeah, let's just punch it to death. And we're done.
Together, we overcome.
Who exploded off camera?
The temple lies ahead. Perhaps the woman you are looking for went there for shelter.
Damn it. Why did she leave without telling me? I won't abandon my duty. Not again.
Duty.
Yes, we are stronger together.
Let us proceed to the Buru temple.
Can't believe Malik's dead. Tavern brawler. Sure, why not? You know, lifesteal pretty good. Gotcha from all the way over there.
Don't worry, I'll make this quick.
Here, hit you with a sign.
Knock him down.
Ow.
You are not ready.
Dead.
Not half bad.
Let Brom show you.
Dishonored!
Ow. That's so good.
Goddess will be proud.
Dead.
Your foolishness cost me.
Look at all this loot. Level 9. Ooh, Gale Strike 2 tier upgrades. A new rest point and conversation is available. Alright, time to rest and have conversation.
Ah, Yasuo. Come, friend. Sit with me.
If you insist.
Of course I do. I never take no for an answer.
Right. So, how did you come to fight with only a shield? Why not a weapon to go with it? Finely honed blade or a mace?
Well, it began in the Forge of Orn.
Ah, here we go.
Brom once punched through the heart of a mountain into a locked vault, with fists alone, and pried a mighty vault door off its hinges all the way out. It was all to save a trapped troll boy from certain death. Since that day, Brom always carries it as a shield into battle, a symbol of protection.
That story was shorter than I expected.
And all of it true.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, that's Brahm's entire backstory for League. He would do all these great deeds for people. The door is no longer barricaded. Welcome to the shop. Make sure to stock up before fishing season catches you off guard. Yeah, he would try to help as much as he can, so he punched his way through a mountain just to free a troll boy, and then he took the door as a shield. It was great. Also, Orn is another character from League. He's a big demigod ram man. Well, be stranger. We have wares to support every fisherman in the harbor. What is this place? Did you see the sign outside? It's the Bearded Lady's Arms. Mostly we focus on arming those who have the nerve to brave the deep seas. You never know what you're gonna find out there. I'm confused as to your meaning, stranger. The harrowing destroyed all of Grey Harbor. Harrowing? I think I'd remember a hollering if I saw one. This place is as fine as ever. Look around. We're all hustle and bustle here. Everyone is gone. This place is empty. The shopkeeper looks around the store. That's not true. Something grasps his mind. After a moment, he continues. Don't be silly. Look around. What hustle and bustle here is. Alright, if you say so. Gotta go up this way. Oh, look at that. Sea turtle.
Don't worry. I brought Boros.
Aura of Sloth. Damage all champions and reduce their haste by 5% each turn. Aura is broken if hit by a power lane and speed lane attack. Alright, immune to stuns.
Now you get the horn. Patience, little one.
Damn it. Ow. Ooh, poison.
Face truth. This is destiny.
Nice.
I'd stay down.
Is that all?
Wobble combo. Level up. Excuse me. Door's locked. Assuming we go back around and we'll enter that way.
These serpents, they're like grellfiend, no?
Grell... Fiend?
Big sea dragon under the ice. Very big. Very angry.
Thank you, game, for stopping for that. Serpent's ring. Okay, I think I might actually call it here.
It's dark in here. I prefer the sun on my back.
Lower your voice. Nagakaboros demands respect.
Apologies, priestess. A booming voice. I suppose it is part of my charm.
This is not my first time inside this temple.
Hold on just a little longer. We have to push these things back. Lawi, whatever you're doing, do it faster!
Hacker him again.
Have anything less generic to say?
You are brave. I will enjoy reaping your soul.
I'll take that as a no.
You will reap no more souls today, not while I still live. Darkness, be gone! It feels like a lifetime ago, but that night, we drove back the mist. Or so we thought.
Yeah, so, as I was saying, this is probably, because this whole part is like a whole dungeon, and we're already heading, it's already getting kind of late, so I don't want to stop mid-dungeon, so I figured we'd pick it up from next. So let's just do one last conversation, and then we'll call it a stream, alright? Thank you, PlayStation, for reminding me of my subscription ending soon.
Why don't more of your people live in Bilgewater, priestess? Doesn't the island belong to them?
Unfortunately, most Buru hold tradition in close regard. They see Bilgewater as a city of Pelangi, outsiders. The goddess Nagakaboros teaches us to embrace desire. I find Bilgewater to be a city of desires.
You would be forgiven to see otherwise.
People come to Bilgewater to follow their own path, to move as they see fit. In that, I see truth. The only true evil is stagnation, when life and movement are held back. It is why I must push back the black mist.
Whether the people you defend are good or evil?
The Mother Serpent judges. I defend. And you? What do you fight for?
It seems to change day by day. For now, this will do.
Okay. So, yeah. Let's just go ahead and save. Alright, with that, that's gonna be stream. Tomorrow is the Game Awards, so I don't think I'll stream. Just because I want to watch them. So, yeah. I'm sure the game... What time do they... Hang on, let me actually see what time the Game Awards actually occur. Excuse me. I'm mostly just watching them in hopes that they show off Shadow of the Erd Tree. Alright, so tomorrow at 4:13 Pacific. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it starts at around 7:30, so if it starts at 7:30, excuse me. Depending on how long it goes, maybe I'll stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. It might, if I run late, you'll know why. It's the Game Awards. So either no stream or short stream tomorrow, basically. Anyway, with all that said, thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.